Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is the SU-130PM. It's the Tier 8 Soviet premium tank destroyer. It's located on the south spawn of Serene Coast, and it's under the command of ineedcoffeedude. And this is the last of the replays from the 1.9 update by ineedcoffeedude. Okay, well, this is the Soviet version of the Scorpion. It's got a 13cm gun and it's capable of doing 520 alpha, penetrating 243mm with standard ammo, and with the heat rounds it'll go up to 320 meters. 320 meters? No, 320mm. It'd be nice if it could do 320 meters, but that would be asking a lot. Oh dear, I do make some goofs sometimes. Okay, well, he's taking the tank destroyer off to the plateau above the peninsula, so he can shoot at the enemy at long range. Now he's got he can turn the gun 77.5 degrees either side of the center line, which is kind of the limitation with this tank destroyer, but at least it's better than some others, I suppose you might say, which have got very narrow arcs. This one's got quite a big arc, but of course it can't turn and attack enemy tanks that happen to be directly behind him. Well, that T-26E5's just poked his head over, and it's the plainclothes version of the Patriot, and he knows that there's somebody up here, but he can't see them because his view range isn't that good. He's pointing in this direction, but the only reason he's doing that is because he knows the round came from this direction, but he can't tell where ineedcoffeedude is. So he's just trying to poke the turret above the ridgeline, because of course the turret is really strong, but of course the hull of the vehicle isn't. So he's now going to go for the TS5, who's out in the open. Gets a nice shot into him, a high roll for 535. Now he's had to pull back just a little bit. Go for it again. Didn't pen this time, hit a hard piece of armour, but he did get a critical hit. I think it went through the tracks actually. He's still trying to have a go at this T-26. He gets one in this time, hit the body of the tank. Okay, so he's now got 3 tanks to fire at, the Oni as well. Goes to the side of the TS5, goes straight through the side. 476 is a low roll. He keeps moving close just to reacquire them for the bush mechanic. One through the side of the Oni for 585, high roll. These guys are getting rather close. Ah, that one didn't pen. Hit heavy armour. Okay, he has to be worried about firing now because the Oni is getting close enough. He might actually spot ineedcoffeedude, but he takes out the TS5. There's a T150 down there now. He can easily pen that guy. He's only tier 6, and of course this is a tier 8 tank destroyer. Yep, pen that one. 468 low roll. The T-26E5 has given up trying for the moment. He's still sitting there behind the ledge line. Oh, you can see where the shell went in. And he fires a premium round, a heat round, and it goes through the hull. You can see where the previous round went in. It went through the cheeks of the turret. That's why he got a pen. Oh, that one hit the wreck. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's his last heat round. But he's loading a standard AP now. The enemy Oni's been wiped out, so he doesn't have to worry about moving because of that guy. Yeah, and that one didn't go in. If you look on the cheeks of the T-26E5 turret, you can see the shell actually went in through the unarmoured bit. He tries to go for the cupola and it drops, so dispersion stopped him from getting that one. I kind of get the feeling that T-26E5 would be far better off if he went around the other way, because his team are now being closed in on. He's only got 3 tanks left on their team. One of those is an Arty who's been spotted out on the tiny little peninsula right up at the top end of the map. that one hits the mantlet. Oh, he's gone. The kill shot for him went from the EPR-75FL10 using that 5-lever turret, the same turret as on the AMX 1375 and also on the Striv M4257, which we saw recently. And there goes the T150, and that's it. That's the end of the game. It's all over. It's a victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was only a second-class tanker for the ineedcoffeedude in the SU-130PM, but he got his second mark of excellence in that game, as well as a fire for effect for doing more damage to the hit points of his own vehicle, and he did the highest damage in the game overall. And yes, he kept pumping those rounds in, even the heat rounds, to make sure they went through, and that gave him the high caliber from this game. His win rate from the game was 3,820, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see, yeah, there he is with the highest damage at 3,417 hit points. The next high scorer being the EPR-75FL10, who got 2,826, and the Chimera managed to get 2,180. When it came to kills, it was the FL10 who managed to get the most with 5 kills. 2 kills went to the Chimera, the 7032, and the T29, and also Type 64 on the enemy team. In fact, they only got 3 kills in the entire team. And I'm afraid ineedcoffeedude only got the 1 kill in that game, but he did do the most damage after all. And when it came to base XP, he's second because the EPR managed to get the most with 1,091, and he got 987, followed by the 7032, who got 861. He fired 16 rounds, got 11 direct hits and 7 penetrations, damage of 3,417 hit points, of which 2,502 were at more than 300 meters. He spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 4 of the enemy, killed 1, did 305 hit points of spotting assist. He earned 98,048 credits from that game, and after ammunition, resupply and consumables, and yes, he did have to fire all the premium rounds to make the effect, he got 18,758 credits profit. He did get 1 bond from that battle, and 1,480 XP, 148 for this being a premium vehicle, and took away 1,628 experience points altogether. I rather enjoyed the SU-130PM as much as I enjoyed the Scorpion G. It's got a big gun, which means that you can rack up a lot of damage fairly quickly, but seeing as it does have a very big gun and doesn't have much in the way of armour, it is also a priority target for Arty. So if you do get seen on the battlefield, watch out for those Arty rounds come flying in at any moment, because they will try to hunt you and score all of your hit points. Because of course even a near miss on one of these tanks does do a lot of damage. So a very good victory there for ineedcoffeedude, and that's the last of the 4 replays that we had lined up for him. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.